Good morning, children. So, here is your another new chapter, that is Animals, Birds. Here you can see the pictures of different birds which have different color, different kind of feathers, beak, feet, etc. So, in this chapter, we will mainly read about birds, their features, food habits, nesting habits, etc. Okay, let's start with the body of a bird. So, the body of a bird is shaped like a boat, something like this, like a boat. It has two eyes and a pointed head with a beak. One eye this side, one another side. So, this shape is called streamlined. We can say streamlined body, which helps the bird to fly. And it has tail and a pair of wings pair means two and legs. Every body part in birds has some special function about which we are going to read. So here we will read about different shapes of their beak. You know which part is the beak? This part. This is the beak. So birds are toothless but have beaks. Means they don't have teeth but have beaks. And it is used for different purpose. So number 1 is for picking up food. As you pick up your food through your hands. But birds pick up their food through beak. Next is preening the feather. Preening means birds clean their feather with the help of their beak. They even pick up materials for building nest with the help of their beak, and also they can protect themselves from enemies. So, beak has so many functions to do. First one is short and hard beak. So the birds like sparrow, pigeon, peacock have short and hard beak because they mainly eat seeds and grains. So their hard beak help them to crack seeds and grains. Next is strong, sharp and hooked beaks. So birds like kite, vulture, eagle, owl and hawk have hook-like beak, something like this. Hook-like shape. Why? Because it helps them to tear the flesh of animals. Birds like parrot, hornbill, crossbill have curved beak. Something like this. Why? Because it helps them to crack hard fruits and nuts. Some birds have long and slender beak. Something like this. Slender means very thin. For example, a bird named hoopoe use their long and slender beak to pull out insect from holes in the ground. Some other birds like kingfisher and cranes use their long and slender beak to catch fish and eat them. A woodpecker has strong chisel-shaped beak. This chisel-shaped beak helps birds to drill hole in trees to take out insects. Next is broad and flat beak. So ducks and swans have broad and flat beaks with strainer. There are small holes on the sides of its beak. Suppose these are the small holes on the side of its beak. What they do? They take in this muddy water. Which contain small insects. So these are the insects or worms also and small plants also. After that the mud and the water flows out through the small holes and leaves insects, small plants and worms inside the beak. Next, the birds like swallows are small and they have soft and broad beaks. Their mouth and tongue are very sticky. So as they have very sticky tongue, they keep their mouth open. while moving around. And the small insects, like these are the insects, while flying, get stuck into their mouth. And in this way, they get their food.